I didn't realize that my schedule said at 11 a.m. to start this, and it's only 10:20. My bad. I'm starting a bit early, but because I'm ready earlier, so I feel like a schedule isn't really like it's more like guidelines than the actual rules, is the first quote that I thought of. That didn't make any sense because there's no rules to schedule. I mean, schedule is sticking to a specific time, but you know what? I always think around 11 is when I'll start streaming Dream Daddy, and like around 10 a.m. for Team Fight Tactics, around 8 p.m. for Dead by Daylight. I don't know. My schedule is kind of like it's not going to be the exact times. Because I also don't end at the exact times either. Sometimes it ends earlier, sometimes I keep going. I have my daddy mug, so I'm ready to date Damien. I use this mug every Thursday. I had to clean it this morning because it wasn't clean. I have my morning coffee in there. It's brown butter cookie flavor. It says daddy is a state of mind, which I couldn't agree more with, and it's a picture of Pedro Pascal. I just watched Fantastic Four yesterday. It was okay. I didn't really. I liked Galactus. I thought he was very well done. Silver Surfer was pretty cool. I wish she had more screen time, honestly. Like, the screen time she did have, like, I don't know, it felt meh. Just felt meh. I loved Thing. Like, Ben was great. Johnny was again. Oh, I feel like Johnny fell flat, and so did Silver Surfer a little bit. Just because I feel like they didn't like give her anything to hold on to, as well as Johnny. Johnny also didn't seem too distraught. I don't want to spoil anything, actually. I feel like Johnny could have been better, but that's okay. More screen time for Silver Surfer, more character depth for both Johnny and the Silver Surfer, but I don't know. Maybe it was the acting. I don't know. I don't even know who played Johnny. I'd never seen that guy before in my life. I've seen Sue Storm. She was in the Fast and Furious movie with Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham. That's the only thing I've ever seen her in, though. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Fantastic Four. We're here to date Damien for the third date. Woo. I'ma just jump into it, you know? You know what they say about the dates? They get pretty serious. You might not have time to browse Dad Book for a while. Are you ready? Yes. Anyone who tells you that a drink isn't manly has never known heartache. When changing a tire, make sure to tighten the bolts in a starfish pattern. What you do, you don't have to. What you do when you don't have to will determine where you'll be when you can't help it. Huh? What kind of fortune cookie fortune is this? My brain is too tired to comprehend. Hold on, let me take a sip of my coffee. This is gonna be a lot of reading. Okay, hopefully the game sounds aren't overpowering my voice. I turned it up because we're not listening to Spotify today. Honestly, it could probably be even louder, but because I feel like my mic is really loud. Let me turn down my mic a little bit. Also, I'm sorry if I sound groggy. I literally just woke up, made coffee, and sat down at my desk. Okay. Ever since we had that picnic in the graveyard, Damien and I have been spending a lot of time together. We go on nighttime strolls pretty regularly. He was so impressed with the first letter I wrote him that he insisted we only communicate by post. instead of through Dad Book. I initially protested, but he gave me one of his old signet rings to use as a seal for my letters, and I couldn't say no. Oh my gosh. A man after my own heart, except it belongs to Hugo because he loves wine and cheese. Hang out with that goth dad again? You fucking know it. Please, Amanda, you know his name. And yes. Be honest with me here, Pops. Is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting him into our household that one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys, and I honestly would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power. Yep. Sorry, someone messaged me in the Discord and I got distracted because I was responding to it. This is why I mute my Discord when I'm streaming. I forgot. I forgot to. Yes, Amanda, I have become Damien's familiar. I am compelled under his curse. Why did I read it like that? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, sweetie. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. Turn into a bat. I don't think... What's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat? Well, okay. I'm off. Are you taking the car, or are you flying off into the night on the leathery wings of a bat? Are bat wings leathery? One of those. While I'm out, can you throw away the garlic bread that's in the freezer so I don't die? That would be great. I'm keeping it there as insurance. You understand, right? That's my girl. Damien and I walk along the water's edge, chatting. Damien's cape, I mean cloak. He hates it when people call it a cape. Damien's cloak flutters behind him in the breeze. This is gonna be a silly question, but like, why do goths wear black? Goth. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to take a sip of I need to take a sip of water actually if I'm gonna be doing Damien's voice this entire time. It changes every stream, by the way. It's never the same as how I had it before because I don't ever remember the voice. I don't know. When you have a lot of impressions and voices bottled up in your head, you don't ever remember. Unless you do, in which case you're fucking talented, babes. Why aren't you a voice actor? And if you are, how can I get into the voice acting biz? Anyway, Gothic subculture has always been associated with death, so it would make sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning. That's definitely not the voice, but this is the one we're gonna go with, because my brain capacity is at 0. Interestingly enough, though, what that in the Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is. I have another question. Go ahead. He was definitely didn't have an accent last time, right? I just gave him like a kind of voice. I didn't give him like a borderline British voice, did I? I don't think I did. How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned it in the graveyard that it helps you appreciate your life, or something. I've experienced several losses over the course of my life, and I truly believe the only manageable way to cope with it is just to accept that death is simply a part of living. He's right. I mean, it's still fucking sad as shit, though. Sometimes. It really depends on your connection with who dies. It's the single universal truth for every human who's ever lived. I am going to die. You are going to die. And life carries on without us. Does that make you feel scared? Not at all. Without the advances of modern science, death was everywhere in the Victorian era, and yet Funerals were major social functions. I'm fine. I'm gonna need to take a sip of coffee again. Oh my goodness. I also probably should have cleaned my glasses a little bit better before streaming. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm cracking my wrists. Victorians. I don't know why I keep saying it like that, but I feel like that's how I said it in the first episode, so. Victorians were obsessed with the mementos of their loved ones, even going as far as to take elaborately staged photographs of their dead relatives.
Oh.
The minutiae of mourning was so complex that were set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based on who in your life has passed. That's definitely not the voice. As I do it more and more, I'm like, this is not it. Let me actually, hold on, I'm gonna go to an old stream to see what the voice was. This is bothering me. Let's see. I'm going to an old stream because I don't have any, like, clips of this. Longingly out of the full-length windows. Wait, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Alright. Does it sound the same? Look at the butterflies. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I've been to them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. Really? That's the voice I went with? Hold on, let me go back to a different one. That was last episode with Damien. Oh, the last one was Joseph. I'm not gonna know. Okay, well, we'll just stick with what we have. I'm gonna do a compilation, I think, of like clips of me doing the voices or whatever back to back to see what changed. I mentioned to Joshy Fish I wanted to do that for the Stardew Valley characters because I loved the first voices I gave all of them, and then it's been so long since an event that we did it again and instantly forgot all the voices, so yeah. Now we don't have any of that. If you lose someone, you end up feeling lost yourself because we have no modern equivalent of those formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not allow it to consume us. So no, I'm not afraid of death. I believe it is a waste to spend your life dreading the end of it. The time we have here is brief and fleeting, and occasionally cruel, but it is at all times precious. To stare death in the face and live despite that, I think it's a noble existence. Let's save the mourning for the dead. Wow, that's beautiful. Thanks, I read it in a poetry book. I can see the moonlight in the bay glint. Is it moon? I think it's still dusk, no? I can see the moonlight in the bay glint of Damien's eyes. He smiles. We turn to the harbor and watch ships pass, breathing in the salty sea air. I look to Damien again and can't help but be entranced by his charm, his mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean in closer to Damien, closing my eyes as I do so. Oh! His phone's ringing. I'm sorry, I have to take this. Damien steps away from me to answer his phone. Oh no, I hope it isn't Lucian again. After speaking in hushed tones for a few moments, Damien returns to me. Everything okay?
What?
There's an emergency. Lucian? No, thankfully, but I must take my leave. Oh, okay, is there anything I can do to help? Dads do have to stick together, right? You know it. Then come, there isn't time to waste. After a short drive in silence, we arrive at a rundown building on the outskirts of town. Where are we? It's better if I just show you. This is where I die. I push the surprisingly heavy door open and find myself in a dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the walls, and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the front desk. There are a few paintings and pictures on the wall, but there's no. Oh, they're so nondescript. I'm still unsure of what kind of place this is. Wait here for a moment. I'll be right back. Damien walks off down a corridor, his boot heels echoing through the halls of this seemingly empty building. Distant howls echo from someplace I can't see, and there's a faint scratching sound like claws on a tile. I cautiously peek down the hall and find stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. A few of them notice me and skitter up to the chain-link fence, sticking their noses through to sniff the air. What have I gotten myself into? Suddenly, the lights shut off. I panic, unsure of where I am or how I can get out. I stumble through the darkness, my breathing getting heavier and heavier. Damien? The lights finally turn back on. Hey, sailor. No, not Mary! God damn it, Mary. Why are you here? Hold on, let me just... Yeah, pretty... I'm streaming. That was me texting. Sorry. My apologies. Back to the stream, shall we, darling? And I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. I'm gonna need it if I'm about to be talking to Mary. Lip, teeth, tip of the tongue. Oh. Hey, sailor. Mary, what are you doing here? Ugh, you aren't here for the fight club? I don't want to get punched in the face. Great, because this is an animal shelter. Oh, what? We take care of stray animals, and then people adopt the stray animals. Didn't you see the pets when you walked in? This is definitely not the voice I gave her either. Oh, sorry. I didn't really expect to see you volunteering at an animal shelter. Oh, wow. Okay, kid. Way to put me in a box. Dames, you hear this baloney? Dames. Just one moment. Thunder cracks and a door bursts open. Appearing from the shadows, I see Damien. The fuck you wearing, boy? Hello, my name is Damien. That's a nice color, purple, though. Oh, it's weird. Like, did he, like, wipe off his makeup, too? Was he wearing any makeup? I feel like he was. Hey, guys, we're seeing arms. His hair's up. I honestly like his hair up better than down. Hey. Hey. It's Damien. He looks completely different. No cloak, no Victorian era clothing, no makeup. Okay, so he was wearing makeup. I wasn't planning to share this side of me until much late. Does he still have the voice if he's in this outfit? But I'm not as goth as you think. Damien, goth isn't always dressing in black and having an updo of, like, you know, what you like. I hate when people are like, oh, wow, you don't look goth in person. I'm like, what? Do you think I wear black constantly? Black lipstick, black makeup constantly? Do you think I get overly goth every day of my life? You think I wake up looking like, uh, with heavy gothic makeup? I don't. I wake up in a big t-shirt and boxers, and most of the time that t-shirt's either like a huge band t-shirt or a pom-pom porn t-shirt, and my boxers right now are Dragon Ball Z. And yeah, I wake up with no makeup, and I also don't stream with makeup. I also don't stream in well, actually, I'm wearing a Guild of Calamity sweater. That's kind of goth. And black sweatpants. What shirt am I wearing? Oh, Motionless in White. Okay. I guess pretty goth Except for my boxers are Dragon Ball Z. And my mug is white with Pedro Pascal wearing a pink jacket and Daddy is a State of Mind. Is that goth? To be determined. I am goth, but I'm kind of annoyed when people are like, oh, you don't look as goth as I thought. I was like, I'm goth because, I mean, that's just like more of who I am than like the style. There's the gothic style, which people fantasize more about than actually being goth. So, you know, like, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it in a way. Most people, when they want those big titty goth girls, do they want a goth girl or someone that appears to look like a goth? You know what I mean? Like, that romanticize the gothic, like clothing style, fashion style, rather than the gothic way of life. And, like, anyway, I'm not gonna rant about this, but yeah, someone I used to know asked me before they cut me out of their lives, basically, where I got all my goth clothing and stuff. I was like, I don't wear a whole lot of it anymore, but this is where I get it from, and they don't have it anymore. They don't have it anymore. Sometimes stores just change their whole, like, clothing line and what they even carry anymore. Some gothic stores that I used to go to aren't even goth anymore. But I, like, let her know all of the stores that I went to get my quote-unquote goth clothes, right? And she has never been goth in her life. She has never lived the gothic lifestyle, but she wanted to dress in a gothic way to impress a guy or something. Or she thought I was getting guys because I was goth. Bitch, I'm not getting any men. I mean, they like me, but I don't like them. But anyway, off topic. But she's now portraying herself as a goth, but she's just wearing the clothes. That doesn't make her goth. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna gatekeep goth. Like, if you want to call yourself a goth because of the clothes you wear, go fucking for it. Anyway, back to the game. But I just wanted to point out that even if he's in work clothes, he's still goth because he embraces a gothic lifestyle and he believes in, like, the gothic culture and everything like that. Sometimes you just have to wear a work uniform, unfortunately. But he's wearing purple, you know? Black isn't black. Wearing strictly black isn't even in the gothic style either. Especially if he's a Victorian goth. Throw in some purple in there, babes. Throw in some red. Just throw in some Royal Navy blue. Anyway. I wasn't planning to share this side of me until much later, but I'm not as goth as you think. I'm a systems administrator for the IT department of a realty company. Really? I wear tennis shoes to work, and I listen to Bruce Springsteen. I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions, and I volunteer at this animal shelter in my spare time. The Bruce Springsteen is what's kind of throwing me. I also enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions. I like looking at storage anything. Like, oh my gosh, the, like, storage capsule things that I have for my stickers. I just found out they make a box that holds those little boxes. Guys, I need it. I'm boring. If anything, this makes it more fascinating because there's more to there's more than Victorian goth. There's more to listen. The Naruto fanfiction sent me. That was more interesting than the fucking pinned butterflies, but that was interesting too. I'm fascinated with Victorian history and the goth lifestyle. That much is true. It's just not all of that what I am, and I need you to know that. Listen, dude, I understand. I get it. I'm the same way. I like horseback riding. I like collecting stickers. Most people probably wouldn't consider that goth. I have riding boots for said horseback riding. They're not black, they're brown. What else? I collect pins. I have a Sailor Moon Artemis mug, not Luna, Artemis, which, I mean, I've been told Luna's more gothic than freaking Artemis, but that doesn't make sense because I don't think Luna is a goth. Luna is a fucking cat. But I'm trying to look in my room to see what's not quote unquote stereotypical goth stuff. I'm actually having a hard time now that I think about it. I mean, I have a Lord of the Rings stuff everywhere, but fuck, I don't even know. I have like 100 pairs of shoes. Not really, but I have like multiple that aren't black. I have neon green, red, baby pink, hot pink, baby blue, lavender. The rest of my shoes are gothic though. I have a hippie sweater that's like really colorful. My other sweaters are goth though. Shit, I don't know. Ooh, my bed sheet is sunflowers and it's white. My room is beige, but that's because my mom had it painted beige and she won't let me paint it black. Otherwise, it would be black. Well, shit. I'm not really making my case here. Damn, I have more gothic stuff than I realized. Yeah, that tracks for me though. That's fine. Oh, here's a big one. Everyone thinks my favorite Pokemon are like the shadow type Pokemons. My favorite Pokemon is Psyduck. Actually, it's Gardevoir and then Psyduck. And I have a little 3D printed Psyduck on my desk next to my raccoon in a trash can. I love the little 3D printed little doodads. They're so cute. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit too personal on this stream. I've been told I get too personal on my streams and I should shut the fuck up. So we're gonna keep going. Oh, I hate to kill the moment here, but there's some pressing business that needs attending to. Oh, right. It's Duchess Cornelia. Again? Who's Duchess Who's Duchess Cordelia? She's one of the pups, gets out all the time. She somehow learned to open doors and now she's unstoppable. When did she get out? This morning, I went to go sing sea shanties to the cats, and when I came back, she had already bolted. I have to stay here with the pets, so I need you two to go and find her. Of course. Where could she be? Oh, come on. She always ends up running off to the same places. Here, let me draw you a map. Mary starts scribbling on the back of a pet adoption form. She's very smart, ruthless even. You need to stay on your toes and get her back by sundown or else she turns into a werewolf and starts eating people. Huh? You're a perfect little peach, Ashton. We just don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold. Oh. I'll go grab some treats and we can hit the road. Damien and I look over the map Mary created for us. Oh man, I'm Nerd's house. Mary's sick pad, Smalls, Dames, the other Nerd's house, Coffee Dad, Kale, Mario Batali. So Kale is Craig, Coffee Dad is Matt. Mary's sick pad is obviously Mary and Joseph. Smalls is Robert. Dames is Damien's. So we're either, and then Mario Batali is Hugo. No? Mario Batali. Who the fuck is Mario Batali? That can't be Brian, can it? Who the fuck is Mario Batali? I gotta look this up. Mario Batali. American chef and writer. Yeah, that's Brian. That's Brian. So Nerd's house is either me or Hugo. Because then there's other Nerd's house. Do we live right across from Brian? Or do we live right next to Damien? Or do we live in between Matt and Joseph? I thought Joseph was across the street from us, so I think we're at the other nerd's house. But I don't know. The ocean or whatever. Mary's map. Oh man, I'm Nerd's house? At least you're not other Nerd's house. Looks like you're moving up in the pecking order. Okay, so I'm Nerd's house, and then other Nerd's house is Hugo. Oh, me and Hugo are nerds together? Yes. My babes, my main man. Hell yeah. Congrats, kiddo. Where should we head first? This is up to me. There's so many good options. Where would a frickin' dog be? I would be dumpster diving if I was a dog looking for munchies and crunchies. You know what I mean? Cul-de-sac, coffee spoon, softball field. There's balls there. Bayside or the aquarium. Why the fuck would we go to the aquarium? I guess the cul-de-sac. Because that is the cop. Oh, wait, no. Well, the cul-de-sac is just our houses, right? Maybe it's at one of our houses. I don't know. Damien and I exit the parking lot and start driving towards town. I look over to him. He seems concerned. Hold his hand. Shouldn't be too hard to find the Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup. She's a pretty big pup. Mary wasn't kidding when she said that dog was smart. One time, she correctly guessed the winner of the Kentucky Derby. How the fuck did she do that? It was a really great year for Bark Bark Bark. That was a joke, right? I don't know. What do you think our odds are, Ashton? This'll be easy. Gotta stay posy, dude. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Save. But lo, look upon God's creation, and retch with horror at what he hath forsaken. Hell is empty, and the devils are all here. How is this gonna be helpful? Nice. I thought that would cheer you up. Let's just hope for the best. I'm just here. Just here making dad jokes. That's what I'm doing here, apparently. We got this. We got this, dames. Why? Why is he here? Out of everyone that could have been fucking here, why is he here? Okay? I need to take a sip of my coffee. You fuck. My coffee is lukewarm. No! Okay. We drive through the cul-de-sac and everything seems to be pretty normal. It looks like fucking Brian's doing some yard work. Fucking piece of shit. We pull into Brian's driveway and hop out. Hey, don't step on the grass. I just mowed. Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today? Aside from your underwatered lawn. Oh, bro, it's fucking on. I'm gonna fucking punch that belly in the next week. Oh, here we go. How dare you? I take my lawn care very seriously. Ashton, please. You haven't seen a dog run through here, have you? Well, a little while ago I heard old Maxwell barking at something. When I came outside, my garden had been torn to shreds, as it fucking should've. It's going to take forever to retill the soil. I hope it never gets retilled, and I hope your soil dries up and you can't plant anything ever again, bitch. Anyway. That could be a dog or a rather feisty raccoon. Whatever it was, it must have been hungry. Ate all of my tomatoes. I'm very sorry to hear about your garden. If you need assistance restoring it, don't, Damon. Don't, Damien. Nope. Don't help him. He's a fucking piece of garbage. To its former glory, please don't hesitate to contact me. Hesitate, bitch. Will do, buddy. Good luck finding that dog. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? She's probably still hungry. I wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere. I can't fucking read. I need water. I'm gonna hydrate myself. You can go with the coffee spoon. Hold on. Trying to put my cap back on. Coffee spoon. Hey, it's Matt. We park in front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. It seems like a slow day. Matt sits behind the counter reading a book. Hey, Matt! Didn't expect to see you two today. What's up? Have you seen any stray dogs around? Actually, yeah. I caught one digging through the trash earlier. Dumpster diving! That's what I said I would do if I was a dog that ran away. Haha! It ran away when I tried to get closer, though. What just happened? Did you see what direction it ran in? Matt thinks for a second. Might have been running east, I think? That pup tore through 3 pans of old banana bread candies. Want to take some for the road, just in case? Sure thing. Matt packages up a slice. Thanks for the slice. The road slice. This banana bread is gonna be so good. I think he meant to give it to you for the dog. Right, I meant it's gonna be so good for the dog to eat. Damn it. I feel like we're on the right track. You think? If we keep this up, we'll find Duchess in no time. Hey, if you like dogs so much, why don't you have any? Lucian is severely allergic. Okay, get a fucking cat then. I wouldn't put him through that. But there are still dogs in my life, so for that I am grateful. There's about to be one more dog in your life, buddy. There's about to be one more dog in your life, buddy. Is this a euphemism? Splendid attitude. Let's not waste any more time. Fairly. Save. We arrive at the cattle slack to find everything looking normal except... Uh-oh. Hugo's front door is wide open. Not my man! Why does it have to be my man's house? Oh, this is so embarrassing. Oh. We're going to my boyfriend's house. With my current boyfriend. She can open doors. This is classic Duchess Cordelia, a telltale sign. We should approach with caution. Whatever goes down there, I've got your back, homie. We creep up onto the porch and step inside. Damn, that's a fucking puppy? That's a fucking pup. Yo, that's a fucking grown-ass motherfucking dog right there, bro. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? There, sitting in the center of Hugo's living room like she's owning the damn place, is one of the biggest dogs I have ever seen. That's almost as tall as Damien. How the fuck are we gonna get this dog out of here? Woof. Well, she hasn't broken anything in here yet. Oh, wonderful. Now all we have to do is get this leash on her before she tries to escape again. And get out of here before Hugo comes home. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Duchess, come here. The Duchess eyes Damien warily. As he approaches, she begins to growl. Wait, that's not a growl. That sounds more like a tiger growl than a dog growl. I'm sorry. She's on her guard. We'll need another plan. Hand her a dog treat. Give her banana bread Kennedys. Damn! I reach into my pocket and pull out the slice of banana bread Kennedys Matt gave me. Hopefully it is dog safe. Duchess sniffs the air and hones in on that bread. Come here, girl. Nice and easy. I've got some yummy homemade vegan and possibly gluten-free banana bread if that's what you're into. The Duchess cautiously approaches me and gives the bread a good sniff before gently taking it from my hand and dropping it on the ground. Great! Now there's gonna be crumbs in my man's carpet. Like dogs always do for some reason, she curls up and starts munching on the bread. Success! Damien walks up behind Duchess and attaches the leash to her collar. She immediately notices and starts whining. Oh, it's time to go home now, Duchess. Damien gives a tug on the leash. She won't move. Duchess, what happened to our rapport? You and I used to be bosom buddies. That's a weird way of phrasing it, Damien. I have to leave this date. I can't do it anymore. She still doesn't move. She's huge. There's no way we could even try to lift her. Well, this is a weird situation to be in. I think we're literally trespassing in our friend's house with this large dog. What are you nerds doing? Ernest stands in the doorway with a plate of pizza rolls. Don't tell your dad about this. We're definitely not trespassing. What flavor pizza rolls are those? Save! I'm gonna do. Don't tell your dad about this. What flavor pizza rolls are those? Pepperoni blast. Nice. The Duchess notices Ernest and starts pulling against the leash. Why is this dog in my house? It's so long. The Duchess suddenly breaks free from Damien's grip and hurtles towards Ernest. Damn, what is that face? Ah! Ernest and the Duchess fall to the ground. Pizza rolls fly everywhere. This is bad. Ernest, are you okay? He's dead. Ernest feeds the Duchess a pizza roll. He's fine. Hey, she likes pizza rolls. Ernest sits up, but the dog keeps licking his face. Oh, he's smiling. He's smiling. Oh. Hey. My sweet baby boy. Hugo stands at the door, looking like he's at a loss for words. Yeah, he sees me on a date with Damien, with the dog, and his son's on the ground. Why are you guys, whose dog is this? It's a long story, but involves a large dog who knows how to open doors. Ruff! Hugo, may I present to you a Duchess Cordelia? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to close. How do you do? Ruff! We're friends. The Duchess licks at Ernest's face. She's from a local animal shelter. She's got out and we've been chasing her all around town. Your house was her final stop. Dad, can we keep her? Ernest, I don't know if we set up to take care of it. Wait, did you just call me Dad? Because he wants something from you. That's all it is. It's manipulation. Come on, please. Look how cute she is. And fucking huge. She's the size of you, kid. You're not going to be able to take care of her. Hugo sighs. Oh. We had been talking about adopting a dog for a while. But you have to promise me you'll take care of her. Yeah, I'll give her all the pizza rolls her little heart desires. That dog will be dead in a year. I suddenly remember what's on the back of this map and pull a pen out of my pocket. Got the forms ready for you if you're interested. I'll even waive the adoption fee since, you know, we technically broke into your household. Well, alright, it's a deal. Free dog! Hugo steps onto the porch with us and signs the form while Ernest plays with the Duchess inside. He sure seems to be happy with his new friend. Yes, I know. He even called me Dad. Can you believe it? Because he wanted something from you. Damien places a hand on Hugo's shoulder.
Oh.
I certainly can. I think this will be really good for Ernest. It should teach him some responsibility. You should probably look into getting better locks for your doors, though. The Duchess is a wildly one, but do right by her and she'll love you too forever. Thank you. And long story short, the Duchess now lives in a happy home, and neither of us were charged for breaking and entering. So all in all, I think it was a fine day's work. Nice work, you two.
Hey.
Ashton, you could be a valuable asset to our team of volunteers, you know. If you ever feel like petting some puppies, hit me up. I don't like the way you said that. Mary, I always feel like petting puppies. Good to know. Well, I'll catch you fellas later. Mary starts to leave. And one last thing. Damien's been telling me about you. Glad he finally brought you around. Mary, this is a save where I dated your husband 2 dates in a row and had a conversation with you at a bar about dating your husband. This is the same save. You know who I am. Oh, yeah. Damien's my special boy. I love him. We go way back. And I got a vested interest in his health, success, and well-being. So if you ever hurt him, Mary, you can fill in the blanks. I gulp. Yes, ma'am. Mary leaves me alone with Damien. So, about the whole goth thing, I completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore. What? Am I missing something here? I'm not a cool goth prince. I'm boring. I own 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I wear dumb glasses. Me too! Don't you care? He looks so nervous. Damien, do you really think I only like you because of all the goth stuff? Dude, you have no idea how many people have said that to me, though. Like, I only like you because you're goth. I only like you because you're gothic. I only like you because, you know, of your style. That's only a part of who I am. Then, and if that's your reasoning for liking me, you don't fucking like me. Anyway, that's all cool, but the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things you love. Literally applauding this game right now. History, art, Victorian fashion, dog storage solutions. It doesn't matter what it is. You care, and that's awesome. And also, the glasses are very cute. Yes, we like a man in glasses. Let's go. Hugo specifically more than Damien, but, you know, whatever. You don't think I'm boring at all? If you're boring, then I don't know what that makes me. I spend too much time online shopping for flashlights. What the fuck? I get excited to mow my lawn on Saturdays. I get cranky about commercials being too loud. I'm even thinking about making my own peanut butter. Hold on. I need to make this more about me. I spend too much on time window shopping online for wigs, stickers, cute clothes I'll probably never wear, hair accessories that I probably will fall out of my hair. I get excited to wake up in the morning because I'm a morning person after spending all night being a night owl. I get cranky about the commercials being actually not even that. I get cranky about how in a lot of movies the soundtrack is louder than the people speaking. Like, I want to be able to hear this great acting I hear so much about. What the music's just covering it up. Or like the intro to any movie is super fucking loud, but then the rest of it is quiet. Like what is that about? I've even been thinking about making my own. I've thought about making my own jams and jellies, but I don't like peanut butter. So I actually thought about making my own almond butter or my own oat flour, that kind of stuff. I want to make flan. I've been thinking about making flan for the past like 3 weeks. I still haven't made it. I also don't have a spoon. I have a flan cup actually that I want to eat right now, but I'll wait for our break. That's fine because I don't have a spoon. Then maybe we can be boring together. It would never be boring if it was with you. Aww. If it was Hugo, I'd be right there with you, but it's Damien. Damien suddenly closes the hold on. Damien suddenly closes the gap between us and pulls me into a hug. Ew. He buries his face in my shoulder. Ewer. His hair smells like lavender and rosemary. That's nice. I like raspberry. I like lavender and rosemary. I love raspberry too. I was so scared you wouldn't like me. Quite the opposite. I can't relate. I don't like him. Damien pulls away for a second and looks me in the eyes. Without the colored contacts, his eyes are so dark and soulful. Wait a minute, he wears contacts? What was his eyes before? Haven't those all... Isn't he wearing red contacts right now? Contacts? Not context. Oh! Oh, a man that asks. That's nice. May I kiss you? Of course, does a bat have wings? Thou art welcome. I feel like all of these are good options. Hey, verily, you may take upon yourself the... You know what? Just fucking kiss me, dude. He smiles slightly and leans in, giving me a gentle kiss. Where's the passion behind it, my dude? Damien pulls away and gives me an intense look. Do you want to go into the maintenance cupboard? Help me take care of the puppies. Yes. Is this a euphemism for something, or are we actually taking care of the dogs? Damien and I arrive back at the cul. I think this is the only daddy we haven't slept with. Other than Robert, obviously. And fuck Brian. We don't do that shit. Because our third date with Craig, we fucked. Our third date with Hugo, we fucked. Third date with Joseph, we fucked. And we fucked good. And then... Did we date anybody else? Matt, did we fuck Matt? I think we did. So, Damien's the only one we haven't done things with in a sexual way. Oh, that's disappointing. Alright. Damien and I arrive back at the cul-de-sac, our fingers intertwined, and he holds hands, Like a proper gentleman, he walks me to my doorstep. Yeah, I don't like him. This was a terrible third date. This was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I'm happy I could be myself around you. Well, that's nice. I'm glad, but I have one request. Can you turn me into a bat? What's that? Can we keep sending each other letters? But of course. Damien kisses me one last time before turning around and heading home. Amanda runs back to the couch from the window and tries to look as nonchalant as possible. Hello, Father. I was sitting here on the couch this entire time. Hi, Amanda. So, are you guys, like, starting a vampire coven together? Oh, plot twist. Mothman. Damien's actually Mothman. I didn't see it coming either. Genius. Well, whatever's happening, I'm really glad you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad. Aw, shucks. I'm gonna head to bed. Catch you in the morning? Sure thing. I make my way to my room and fall into my bed with my heart full, excited for the days to come. Zoop! Don't skip the corners. Of what? The corners of what? Bowling? We didn't even fucking go
I'm
bowling.
sensing a romance between us. A chemical romance. What? That's a band?
Yeah, it's called My Chemical Romance. Come on, get with it. Your son likes it. He has a poster of it on his frickin' door. We even referenced Black Parade in the last episode, my dude. It's okay to cry if you're feeling sad. Interview with a vampire. Go on all Damien dates. Bada bing, bada boom. We did a dad tip 69. Nice. Now we wait for it to load. Did my computer freeze? It did for a second, but we're fine. Whew! I think I have every. Oh, we've done this so many times. So many times, but for the sake of if this is how you're finding me and you're watching the VOD, who's watching actually? Hey, Chico, what's up? Alright, then I'm not doing it. What? No! We've already done this so many times, bro. It's her birthday party! Ashton, my dude! Yeah, I know. Oh. Nah, but I could get you in to meet all of them. We always could use extra hands around the shelter. Okay, this is different. And if those extra hands also happen to steal a dog, I'm glad you two are able to bond over cute dogs. Really warms my heart. Dad, we're having a moment. Hey, sailor, your kid's a good egg. Where's your goth prince? You two are usually attached at the hip these days. He's he's around. Stellar. Mary turns her attention to Amanda. It's not too hard to sneak a dog into college. Trust me, I did it plenty back in the day. You went to college? At one point, I had 3 cats living in my dorm. I decide to leave them to it. All of a sudden, a huge dog leaps into my arms. I'm dying. I need water. I need water. Too much reading. Duchess! Hugo and Ernest run up to me. Why the long face, dude? Your father's happy, your dog's happy, and you're not happy? The hell? The Duchess gives my face a few broad licks and hops down.
Know.
We're working on that. Got her into a disciplinary class. She's a wild spirit who runs where she may. I don't mind at all. Looks like the 3 of you are getting along nicely.
Hey.
She's a valuable addition to the clan. If I hold up my homework in front of her, she'll eat it. Cool. We'll deal with that later. Why did I give him an accent? We'll deal with that later. Duchess Cornelia spots a squirrel and darts across the yard. Ernest follows her, laughing. He's actually been a lot more manageable lately. I think taking care of a dog is good for him. Thanks for breaking into my house, I guess. Anytime. Oh, Hugo. Ashton! Brian, you fucking made it even though you weren't invited. Ha ha, don't pass up on good Mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trops up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. You see? You see how that fucking feels? This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. Where was your invitation? I didn't send it to either of you. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro! Bro! This is a real rager, taking our old age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild. Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh? Sure thing, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait. Girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witnesses. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang out soon, yeah? Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. You go fucking tell her yourself. Looks like you settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year, and I'm sure the kids would love to see our dance moves again. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could, hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Ashton. Thanks, love of my life. I learned from the best. I've got a pocket full of. I got a pocket full of sunshine. I'm gonna break my now. Oh wow. I got a pocket full of gift cards that say you already knew a thing or two. Let's get together for trivia night sometime soon, yeah? Oh yeah. You know it. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Vroom! Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Also, I never noticed this. It's like the 10th time we were freaking doing this ending, but there's little sunflowers on the tables. Love sunflowers. Oh, and there's the records on the left by the DJ booth. Hey, congratulations on graduating. I know you're gonna do great things at art school. Pew pew! Ha, yeah, thanks, pew pew! Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Ha, yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about the time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope. And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later. Hey, man. Matt! Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of banana bread candies ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. Have you gotten the oregano smell out of your upholstery yet? Still working on it. Hey, Amanda's dad. Why does nobody know my name? All these children suck. I turn to spot Lucian walking up to me. Yes, Lucian? Thanks for inviting me to your party. Anytime, bud. I know we had a rocky start, but I'm glad to know you. I hope you know how much your dad cares about you. Yeah. My dad's had a rough couple of years, and I know that must not have been easy to raise me alone. He's kind of a weird guy, but I love him a lot, and it seems like you make him happy. Go. So, you're cool in my book. Thank you, Lucian. That means a lot to me. Sure. And let me know if you want me to give you a stick and poke sometime. Also, I'm sorry about the oregano thing. Thanks for coming by, Lucian. See you around, Ashton. Oh, he knows my name! He knows my name! Amanda's dad. I went from Amanda's dad to Ashton. Progress. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. Well, Amanda's gonna give us a picture. Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Damien, who showed up in his work uniform, which doesn't make any sense, but sure. I take a seat next to Damien as the last guest makes their way out of the party. Did you know that in the Victorian era, they call benches seaty boys? What, really? I'm kidding, Ashton, but what if? It's good to see you in your civvies again. Thank you. I had a revelation the other day, Ashton, and I think it was largely due to your continued influence upon me. There was a version of myself that may have been embarrassed to show you my true form, my information technology form. But what you said about me, about my passion, what you truly admired, that emboldened me to feel like myself regardless of how I choose to dress and act exactly. Instead of separate entities, they are simply different facets of myself, a three-dimensional human being with his own thoughts, wants, and needs. I love dressing the way that I do, but feeling constricted by what I thought was my own personal brand made me lose sight of why I did this in the first place. To make myself happy. I place my hand on Damien's and feel a light squeeze. Looking up, I'm greeted by Damien's warm smile. I'm trying to be a bit more comfortable with who I am, rather than dwelling on who I could be to other people. I can't stop smiling. I'm so proud of him. Damien, I'm so happy you've realized you can be a dog-loving goth. Me too, Ashton. Me too. I feel myself inching closer and closer to Damien. I go to brush a lock of hair out of his face, and I am shocked by how soft it is. It's dog shampoo. How is your hair so soft? Dog shampoo. I keep running my hands through his hair as he leans closer to me, placing a hand on the side of my face. He strokes my cheek with his thumb. You know, public displays of affection were considered scandalous in the Victorian era. Damien pulls me in for a kiss, but I think I can make an exception for you. Never give up! Never remember. Dat tip number 60, confuse me? Damien was Jason. Dream Daddy. And there's our picture with Amanda. What picture? Have you ever read? Okay. Damien. This is gonna sound really weird, but I know a guy that kind of looks like that, except he's blonde, long hair and everything. Looks almost to a T like that, but he's a shorty. Again, same dad tip I'm getting. So with Robert, we're gonna have to go to an old save where we don't date Joseph. Medicine is not always the best medicine. You right. Sometimes you can be allergic to that medicine. I'm going to take a break, but we are going to date Robert next. I had to go back to an old save where I didn't date Joseph, because if you date Joseph, you cannot get the ending with Robert. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Just wanted to eat something really quick. Okay. Well, let's read about Robert, shall we? Excuse me. Okay. Robert Small, the short king of the daddies. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? On a Friday night, he is most likely to make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly, and who's the cop? Who's Guacamo? I trusted Guacamo. If he had one thing to take with him on a desert island, it would be a gun. His turn-ons are, don't talk to me. He wanted to be a grifter when he grew up. His favorite movie genre is Italian neorealism, which I'll be honest, I'm not really sure what that is. His ideal date is grave robbing. What a charmer. He never leaves home without at least 4 knives. He spends a lot of time thinking about, you ever really look into a rabbit animal eyes? Alright, let's message him! Tip 89, look at situations positively. Tip number 9, don't use metal utensils on non-stick frying pans. 8, drink a full glass of water in the morning to help wake up. Before or after you pee? Robert was pretty nice, a little odd, but nice, and ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type a message to him on Dadbook. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Wanna grab a drink? I sit there for a couple seconds, hoping he'll message back. Hey, it says that he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. Watch cat videos on the internet. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos, and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watched maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to Dadbook to see if he responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. I might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk into the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. History Channel, Food Channel. Oh, meat hell is on. You have 10 minutes to cook a 5-course meal that must include these ingredients: steak, lemon meringue pie, paper clips, and a hammer. That's only 4. Oh wait, that's 4 ingredients for a 5-course meal. Got it. If you are unable to finish cooking, or if any of these ingredients are absent from the dish, we will release the wolves. Oh my god. I'm not kidding. Please help us. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around my house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for the good old Chef Yilva to cook a gourmet delicacy. I have a feeling my character does not know anything about cooking. I do, but my character probably doesn't. I walk over to the fridge and open the door. Make a sandwich, microwave some eggs, mustard jar, save, make a sandwich. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? The Standwich, a lost art. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? Oh, no. I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong, in my mouth. Get out. Wait, I'm a wreck. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more, bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh gosh, wait, what happens if she goes to college? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off the door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spend a couple minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam! I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. I pull up from the 3-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forget the rest of the words to this song. No look behind the back, hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something, something, Space Jam. I managed to just barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home. Then we cook dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. Afterward, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. What you have in front of you is a molecularly destructed sweet potato with brown sugar demi glace with cream fraiche, of course. This is literally a jar of baby food. The Tyler immediately bursts into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. Just then, my computer dings. Huh? What's that? Oh, you probably just got a message. Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check Dad Book. It's a message from Robert. You up? What you doing? What does that mean? What are you doing? What am I doing? You're just chilling. Just working on my motorcycle. I'm watching television with my daughter, or I'm just chilling. We're working on our motorcycle. Clearly, we have one for sure. He definitely has one. Maybe he'll be like, you lying to me. I'm working on my motorcycle. Just working on my motorcycle that I totally have. Dad, you're spinning a web of lies, not lives. You have never been on a motorcycle in your life. I don't think you've ever even touched a motorcycle. Nice try, though. I posted in the Discord server me on a motorcycle. Did I? I've definitely posted pictures in my Discord, I think, of me riding a motorcycle. Or at least being in my motorcycle outfit. At least having my helmet on. Right? Did I post those? Let me know if you want to see those. Oh. Okay. A couple of moments passed by. Another best. I'm tired. I might take a nappy nap after this stream. Hey, that means he wants to hang out. Want to grab a drink? I know what that means, Amanda. But it's kind of late. Come on, Pops. Live a little. I am living with ice cream and traumatized toddlers. Well, it's your life, but I think you'd have a lot of fun tonight. You were trying to get to know the neighbors better, aren't you? Yeah, by dating all of them. Ugh, fine. I type back a message to Robert asking him for the details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me. I never do. I throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night. I walk into the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy.
Hey.
Oh, hey there, Skipper. Ah! Robert and Mary are here? Uh-oh. I brought Mary along. Figured we need a drinking buddy. Worst date ever. Oh man, I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me.
Ugh.
Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink.
I...
Yeah, speaking of which. I think it's time. This is not the voice. Yeah, gruff. Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? Fucking whiskey straight up, my dude. A dad after my own heart. Ah, yes. Yes. Very good. Very good indeed. Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey. Bro, you don't have it on the rocks? You don't like to sip it and really... whatever, shots, sure. Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to go, but it's going. Here's to bad decision and relaxed moral values, fellas. What have I gotten myself into? We all knock back the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over to Robert and Mary, who seem like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. What? The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. Oh, alright. I really thought there was only one bar in here. Hey, Dev! Hello, Devski. What's poppin'? How you doing? I know I'm not playing Dead by Daylight right now. I'm playing a dream. I'm playing Dream Daddy, which is a dating simulator where you date a bunch of dads. You're a dad dating bachelor daddies. Yep, that's the description I'm going with. It's a game made by Game Grumps. This is our last daddy, and then I complete the game. My favorite daddy was Hugo. He loved wine and cheese. Oh, and he was the first daddy I dated, and I'm kind of regretting dating him first because he was so perfect. I should have savored best for last. But Robert's last, so I'm cooking homemade beef and bean burritos. Oh my goodness. I would be right there with you if it was chicken. I personally don't eat beef, but oh, chicken's delicious. Like some shredded chicken marinated in like a sauce, and then with black beans, corn, pico de gallo. Oh my god, I want a burrito. All I had this morning was flan and water and a coffee. A weird combination, isn't it? I was gonna do shredded chicken. Ah, yeah, should have done shredded chicken. I have. Oh, I also had pie and chocolate this morning. But again, that's not really breakfast. It was bread and chocolate. And then the second thing I had was flan. I'm a sweets fiend. I have options for breakfast. I have a apple cinnamon fig bar I could eat. I have a oatmeal crumble bar I could eat, or a blueberry fig bar I could eat, or even a raspberry fig bar I could eat. I got fig bars up the wazoo. They're gluten free, so that's why. That required me to go to the grocery store though. Oh, you don't have chicken out back. You could just chop their heads off and then make shredded chicken old school style. That sounded fucked up. I am so sorry. That's where my mind went. I'm sorry. I am in the South, so yes, I am in North Carolina, so that's like kind of mid, in it? Mid in the country. Mid east. My old roommate had 3 chickens, and that's how I would go collect eggs, but they weren't meat birds. I'm from Georgia. My old roommate was actually from Georgia too, and he's going there this weekend to visit his sister. I wanted to go, but I wasn't invited. I would like a little vacation, please. I would like to go somewhere. In November, I'm going to Florida, but it's not on vacation, so not there anymore in Florida. Hey, I'm going to Florida. I used to live in Florida for 2 years before I moved to North Carolina. I lived in Daytona Beach. You're on vacation right now? Nice. Yeah, no, I'm going to Florida to get some stuff from an old roommate that I used to live with. My name is still on the lease. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get my name off of it because I haven't lived there in like over a year. And I'm gonna have to get the rest of my stuff that's there. So I'll only be in Florida for like a day or two to do all that. And it's uh my grandma's birthday. I think it's her 80th birthday party that I'm going to. On Panhandle side, I gotcha. I want to say my friend's sister is in Cummings, Georgia, which I know is a hilarious thing to say, or somewhere around there. But I think she works in Atlanta or somewhere around Atlanta. I don't know. I don't know. I've been to Georgia. I forget where I've been in Georgia. I'd have to Google it. Cause the coffee place that I went to is no longer there. I want to see if Hmm. It might have been. I might have tagged it in my Instagram post. It's in archives now, though. Let me see. I forget the name of it too, but I definitely posted it when I was in Georgia, and this was like maybe 3 years ago. I was so close to there from Thomaston, where they filmed first 3 seasons of Walking Dead, a show I've never watched. I played the games, but I never watched the show. I'm gonna have to go so far back to find this place. Mm-mm-mm? No. Where are you? Oh, here it is. Happy Pappy Bakery, Brunswick, Georgia is where I went. But yeah, they closed in 2023, I believe, or something. Didn't I go in 2023? What were they? They closed the same year I went? Ugh, it was my fault. I don't know, I just stopped for their coffee. It was like a nice little place. I didn't get any of their baked goods though, I don't think. But it was really cute. But I heard they closed down, so. I literally watched the first couple of seasons, then stopped. Was decent. I don't like horror things. I don't like zombies. I don't like anything horrifying. I like gore, but I don't like horror. Which is, again, why do I play Dead by Daylight? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I hate being chased. I'm screaming the entire time. I might play Dead by Daylight later tonight rather than just tomorrow because the new update just happened for Dead by Daylight. And I want the killer, but I don't even play killer, but I still want the killer anyway. I don't think I have shards to get the survivor or the killer, but I'm glad it's not just the cells. You can redeem your shards for the characters, which I love that. But I'm excited for the new chapter. I've been watching so many people play it, and I'm just so jealous. I haven't been home for the past 2 days, so I just downloaded the update. It took like 2 hours for my stupid crap top to download the update. I actually ended up deleting a game to like make room or something. So, because I don't have a lot of storage on a non-gaming laptop. Anyway, we leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. So where are we headed?
Hey,
Irish Hour Drinking. It's an Irish pub. A good pun is the whiskey to my heart. I'm leaving.
Come on.
My dumbass spent all of my shards on a survivor before the new one came out. Oh no. Well, I thought because this was like a this chapter was going to be like sought after because it looked cool and it's original and it's like not original, but it's like folklore. Everyone was like hyping this drop up that I thought it was going to be you could only get them with the cells, and I don't buy cells. I have like 110 left over from when I got a gift card for Steam and I bought Nick Cage and a couple of other of the cell only survivors. Oh, I also bought Ghostface and Wesker. Um, but I thought for sure they would only be like cells. But when I saw shards, I was like, fuck, I just bought cosmetics for Jane with the shards. Ah, I'm a dumbass. And I usually don't buy cosmetics, but I was really tired of looking at that outfit that Jane had on. And I've been playing a lot more Jane, so I got 60 left. I got a free gift card for Xbox. Nice. I play it on Steam. I don't have Xbox, but that's awesome. 60 left. There you go. But I would definitely just save the shards at that point because you get what 250 shards per level for devotion, right? So I feel like that should be pretty easy to do. I think I don't know how many levels that would be. I'm not gonna do math. this is a game I don't have to do math for, so I'm not gonna do it right now. Puns are the lowest form of humor, Ashton. Try harder. Fuck off, Mary. Ouch, am I gonna be the butt of the joke all night? Ugh.
Oh?
Jesus, Mary, put your fangs away for a second. You get free shit the more you try games out on Microsoft. I don't know if I definitely have Microsoft, but I don't think I play games on Microsoft? Question mark? I don't know. You think I know things? I know nothing. We walk into Irish. This is gonna be a difficult sentence for me. Hold on. Oh, we walk into Irish. Were drinking. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia around the wall, on the wall. Next round, what are you having? Fucking whiskey me up, baby. Whiskey hasn't failed me yet. Exactly. I think I found you through green. Hey, Green Eagle, woo! Oh, I am sad that Green only streams on the weekends, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad because I stream during the week and I relax on the weekends, so I never have to run into the problem where I'm streaming the same time as him, which is awesome. Oh, just to let you know, I am they them. I am non-binary. I don't associate myself with like female pronouns or ma'am and all that stuff. So I oh I ha sorry. Yeah, I think yay, there we go. I do have pronouns commands. Nice. Oh, you know what I should do? Sorry, I'm just so not used to like people in my chats, especially during Dream Daddy. Especially during Dream Daddy. People are like, what are you playing? Don't want to be a part of this stream if you're playing Dream Daddy. Yikes. It's just a southern thing. Yeah, I understand. I guess, but I mean, we could break that. I have seen him stream weekdays. I think Friday, I thought, is the only day he streams. Well, I'd appreciate if you. Okay, if you want to do a southern thing, you can say yes, sir. I will accept sir over ma'am any day. If I tell a lot of people, if you can't do they, them, you can do he, him. But I don't associate myself with he, him either. But I prefer he, him over she, her. So, but then a lot of people have issues where like, oh, well, you sound feminine. I don't want to call you sir or he, him. And I was like, well, then you can call me they, them, or you can get out. So it's like, because I don't associate myself at all with like the female pronouns and stuff. So I'd appreciate it if you could try to do they, them, or just not say ma'am at all. Just say yes. I don't know. Anyway, back to the game. Because this is like my safe space, streaming, creating a positive, safe space for me to be myself. And it's a LGBTQ plus community that I'd like to have with other, you know, people in the community and allies and stuff like that. And just, you know, stand up for myself for the they them thing because I do have non binary followers, chatters that, you know, also probably would like to be respected in that sense too. So just standing up for myself and for others like me, you know. So I always get like really anxious when this comes up in my streams just because I feel like I over explain everything and I tell too many personal details about myself and why, you know. Anyway, I'm trying not to have an anxiety attack right now. I'm like rubbing my hands together and trying to breathe. So I'm just gonna get back to the game so I don't have anxiety attack. I'm gonna have a drink of water. Ow! I just hit my hand on. I just hit my elbow on the desk. Alright. Let's do it. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey, and we post up in a garish green booth. Mary slides in and slides up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Stay away from me, Mary. Just relax. Just keep breathing, just keep breathing, breathing, breathing. What do? We breathe, breathe. Oh. Sorry. Let's sip this one, why don't we? Yeah, sure.
Hey.
Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly. I will not be burping on stream.
Hey.
That'll put hair on your chest. You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty. Can we just dump Mary? I don't want to be on this date with both Mary and Robert. I feel awkward. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Okay, she's taking my whiskey. That's expensive. Hey, Ashton, be a dear and get us another round, will ya? So you can gossip about me while I'm gone. I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. I take a seat across from the booth from them and pass out the drinks.
Hey.
That was a very deep hey. So Edith's kid snuck some pop brownies onto the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot that little hemp sweatshirt gremlin in the act. So I go up to Edith with the baggie and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she just freaks out on me. At me. You're ruining the bake sale, she says. I should have been PTA president and your roots are bad and blah 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 blah. So what did you do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was going to be fine. They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story. She ate 3. More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. She called the cops and told them that time had stopped. Mary looks directly at me with a disgusted look. For whatever reason. Do you smoke weed? Nope. What? You know, the devil's lettuce? Mary, this is going to be very hard for you to believe, but I'm actually allergic to marijuana. So, I found out when I was 19 years old. Haven't had it in 10 years. Ow, I just hit my fucking hand on the desk again. What the hell? I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. Wanna blaze? No. I am a law-abiding citizen. You with the feds? You with the feds, bitch? I worked hard for what I have, and no 2-bit corner boy is gonna drop the dime on me. I recently quit smoking almost 2 years ago. Oh, nice. Congratulations on your sobriety. I tried that with alcohol in January, got it to 5 months, and then went off the wagon, and I only been like 2 weeks sober from alcohol, but I'm not trying to be sober. I'm just trying not to die and overdo it. So I'll have a drink occasionally with family, but I won't get drunk or even tipsy. I'll just have a little casual drink with them, but I won't be as bad as I was because I was a very, very strong alcoholic for the past 3 years, and I almost died on New Year's Day. I woke up. My brother and his girlfriend woke me up while I was passed out in the bathroom, and I was puking up not only just vomit but like blood too. So it was a really scary day for us. I've been struggling with slowing down on alcohol. Literally the past couple weeks, it's very difficult. So during my alcohol sobriety, I was actually dreaming about alcohol, and like I started sleepwalking to my friend's roommate's fridge in the other room where he keeps his alcohol, and I would take out the alcohol and go to the kitchen to get a glass, and then I'd wake up and I'm like, oh fuck, sleep me wants alcohol. I would dream about it all the time. If I was at my mom's house, she always has wine downstairs in a cabinet. I would always be very tempted to drink it. If there was alcohol in the house that I was in, I would be so tempted. Like, even like just grabbing the bottle, not opening it, but like having it in my hand would like relieve me a little bit, but not enough. So it was like very difficult. I had a few friends. I had my Discord server as well, telling like I'd be like, "Oh, hey guys, I'm 1 week sober. I'm 1 month sober." And then at 2 or 3 months sober, my friend got me the mug I'm actually drinking from today. Daddy is a state of mind. This is my dream daddy mug. It's Pedro Pascal. He's my dream daddy. Hello. But it's so hard. And I tried like replacing it with something, but I replaced it with energy drinks, which I'm not supposed to have. So, because I can't drink caffeine, so when I drink coffee in the morning, it's decaf. I've been consistent for 8 years, so it's rough. 8 years. That is, wow, yeah. I was an alcoholic for like a really bad one for the past three years. Ever since I left New York and moved to Florida, I just started drinking a lot. So been very depressed, and it was a coping mechanism for me that I leaned way too hard on. And I've almost died multiple times, had to go to the hospital multiple times, had to get my stomach pumped multiple times. It's just January 1st of this year was like kind of my wake up call, because this is like the closest like I've been dead from alcohol. So, yeah. Sour shit. S. Okay, so you're not the first person to tell me sour shit will help. I don't like sour. I my whole body just quakes. Like not quakes. That's not the word. Not shivers either. Like my whole body will have a reaction to sour stuff. It's way too sour. Unless there's like a nice little tiny like maybe if I get a little baggie of citric acid and just have a little bit, maybe. But I've definitely heard that sour shit works. I just don't like sour stuff. I'm very sensitive. Like pickles, lemon heads. I don't like lemon. Pickles, I don't find pickles sour though. Is that weird? I find pickles like what's the word I'm looking for? I don't even know. Banana peppers are so fucking good. I have banana peppers on pizza, like a sausage pizza with banana peppers. I actually have, yeah, there you go, tangy. I have a jar of pickled red onions and a jar of pickled banana peppers downstairs. I don't have sandwich bread though, because I would put them on my turkey sandwiches. I could, I guess, just eat the out of the jar. No one would judge me for that, right? I read this already. Every time I eat buffalo chicken sandwiches, I gotta have. Oh, yeah, of course. Do you ever. I like to eat chicken sandwiches on like sourdough, and I like to like make it a grilled cheese, but with the banana peppers and like pickled red onions with the chicken and like whatever type of cheese I have. Does it damn pepper jack cheese, and then you grill cheese it. Oh my god. And if you want to do a little bit extra, so on the bread, instead of butter, I mean I guess you could do butter too, but I do like hot chili honey on it. That way that it caramelizes on the pan or on the grill, wherever you're making your grilled cheese. But it will caramelize on top of the bread and create like a what's the term? Like a creme brulee effect almost, like a crackling on top of the bread. I don't know. It's so good though. It's so good. Or like a balsamic glaze. But that's only if you have like normal chicken, not buffalo chicken. With buffalo chicken, if you do like I was gonna say ranch, but not a lot of people like ranch. I guess blue cheese, but I don't like blue cheese. I don't know. Anyway, I love food. I'm gonna have to eat something again after this. So you take what you're pushing somewhere else, and I'll keep running my business the way I want to run it. What? Remember, you come at the king, you best not miss. Jesus, kid, dial it back. Hey, Robert liked it. That's all that matters. I'm here to impress Robert, not Mary. Yo, I love ranch. Ranch on pizza, ranch on sandwiches, ranch on my salad. Oh my god, I have salad today I could make. I got cabbage. I got lettuce, even though I'm allergic to it. Health wise, I have to eat more like I don't know. Every time I go to the doctors, they recommend things I'm allergic to, and as long as they don't kill me, I can still eat them. But I feel like shit afterwards. And the doctor's like, "It's worth it though, because this is what we're telling you to eat." And I'm like, "Oh sure, yeah, you're right. You're a doctor. I should listen to you." But I love ranch. It's so good. And everyone's like, "Oh, that's such an American thing of you to say." I'm like, I don't don't do this to me. But oh my god, I love ranch. The guy that cosplays the ranch bottle on TikTok, I love him. He's adorable. He's just a little ranch bottle doodad. Anyway, Robert giggles helplessly.
Ah.
I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. That's not the voice, is it? Gruff, 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 gruff. Lay off the kid, Mary. You might not be used to your brand of humor. I definitely am not.
Hey.
Fine, fine.
Hey.
We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and much less scary. I don't know, I don't like her. Pizza without ranch isn't complete. Oh, I get judged constantly by my family for putting, like, I'll drizzle it on. I won't even dip it. I'll drizzle ranch on my pizza. And have you seen Eric Andre Ranch It Up episode? I don't know who that is. Oh, he's a comedian. You know what's funny? I guess it's not that funny. I don't really watch a lot of comedians. I don't think I watch any comedians. Like, I don't like a whole lot of humor unless it's super dark, but also not to the point where it's taboo. I don't know. I don't know what I like. um, yeah. I'm getting so many notifications. I forget to mute my notifications today. Oy vey. He's more dark humor? Okay. Because there's some dark humor which I like, especially if it's revolves around death. But not like too dark where it revolves too much around suicide and like I'm more into the murder jokes than I am into the suicide jokes, if that makes sense. Kind of like Key and Peele, but worse. I don't know what that is. A lot of people in my family and my friend group love Adam Sandler and Will Ferrell. Hate both of them. I don't find either of them funny. The only movie I like Adam Sandler in is Hotel Transylvania, but he's not even the best character. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. Exactly, it's a date. She's not supposed to be here. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. That's actually wild. What is? Me not knowing what Key and Peele is, or that I don't like Adam Sandler or Will Ferrell? I don't like, what is this other guy's name? He's in 21 Jump Street with Channing Tatum. What is his name? Is that Jonah Hill? Or is that Seth Rogen? I get the two confused. They both look alike. Jonah. Yeah, I don't really like him either. Isn't Joseph wondering where you are? Oh, I'm not bringing her husband into this. Lots of eligible bachelors around here, huh? Yeah, go sink your teeth into the next guy. Can you get the next round since you told me to get the other one? Jim Carrey is one of my favorites. So fun fact, I don't like him either. I've never liked a single movie he's been a part of. Um, I guess the closest one that I liked maybe was Mask, but I think that's because I could tolerate it. I don't like his version of the Grinch. I just like the old timey cartoon of Grinch, and that's about it. When they don't really talk at all. I know Ichigo's favorite is Jim Carrey, and he was him on Halloween from a certain movie where he's wearing a tutu or something, but I don't think I've ever seen that one. I don't like a lot of famous people that a bunch of people like. I mean, I agree with Pedro Pascal. He's great. I agree with Keanu Reeves. He's also great. They're like soft boys, you know? I like that. So, you trying to ditch me, pal? Yes. You know. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. Good, get the fuck out of this bar. No, it's fine. Ashton wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. I definitely do. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. Now, if you fellas will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Ugh, go with God. Nice seeing you. Deuces, nerds. Mary gets up and saunters over to a younger looking guy at the bar. That poor man. Keanu is a gem? I agree. He's in this new movie upcoming that's supposed to be a comedy that I don't really care for, but I'll go see it because maybe, just maybe, I'll find it enjoyable. He's like an angel that helps somebody with his life or something. I saw the trailer a long time ago, but I'm pretty sure that comes out this year. He's like Gabriel the angel. My only when I think of Gabriel, I think of Gabriel from Supernatural. so, uh, you know, I love that show. It's a good show. I stopped watching after season 10. Apparently, there's 15 seasons. My lord. I think I stopped watching when Jack was born for Supernatural. Things got way too out of hand with that show. I liked it more when it was about hunting ghosts and supernatural beings of all kinds, not just the whole demon war situation. But, yep. My favorite episode from Supernatural was the Renaissance episode. And then when Dean reenacted frickin' Braveheart, that was good. Or did the speech from Braveheart. Yeah, good shit, good shit. Did I read this? I did. She grows on you. She doesn't. I've met her in so many different occasions, and I don't like her in any of them. Does she, though? I feel like she's kinda delights in making men suffer. I'm gonna take a sip of water. My throat's getting dry from all this reading nonstop. I want burritos, I want pizza, I want ranch. I do have ranch. I will probably put ranch in my salad today. I'm debating what style salad I want to make today. I guess it depends on what ingredients I have to make them. Anyway. I just inhaled my saliva. Give me a second. I have So I was thinking about everything bagels. Actually, so I was in Target with my mom, and there was a weighted everything bagel plushie that I want. I have everything bagel seasoning. I could just throw that on my salad and call it a day with some ranch. Ranch everything bagel salad. Delicious. Anyway. I just finished cooking these burritos. I hope you enjoy those burritos. Nom nom nom. Well, she does. But what about her and Joseph? What about him? They're married. You know, they're married, and she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night. And I gestured to her across the bar where she's making goo goo eyes at the young guy from before. He looks like he's being held hostage. Oh, that's just a thing she does. She's harmless. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. Oh man, you know, I pegged you for one of those straight-laced types. I don't know what that means. Oh, don't worry, I got pretty wild back in my day. Still got a little wild in you? I have a child I need to care for. Oh yeah, there's so much wild in me. You know it. I don't want to lay it on too thick. There you go. Okay. Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I gulp. What am I getting myself into? You're gonna have a hangover. Think you could go shot for shot? There's only one way to look cool here. I grab the shot closest to me and down it. Oh dear lord. Robert looks impressed. He takes his shot and knocks it back. That's one. So, what do we even talk about? He's so cool and he probably hates small talk. Yeah. So how are things? I hate small talk. Okay. Too many people. This isn't necessarily you, but too many people think they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of the silence. They're afraid of what the other people is gonna think of the silence. I do think that a lot. Like, well, I do like silence, but at the same time, I don't. Like, I feel like the other person won't like silence, and therefore I try to break the silence, but they don't tell me that they like the silence. So then we're both awkwardly having a conversation when we just want to be silent, both of us. But yeah. If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. But I need to be comfortable. Well, okay, never mind. I need to be comfortable around other people to know if they like silence or not. I mean, I feel like maybe people could just be open and be like, hey, I just want to sit here with you in my presence and just sit in silence. I could also be that person. I could also tell that person that too. I don't talk to people though. I don't really talk to anybody though. So maybe anyway, nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey. You know what? You're right. Oh, all right. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer. Mary giving the hard sell to that young man. The young man pretending he's got a phone call from one of his friends. Maybe silence is nice sometimes. So you ever kill a man? Is this small talk? I choke on my drink. No, but I've stabbed one before. Excuse me? You know, watch the life drain from somebody's eyes. It's not just their life, it's their hopes, dreams draining away. Every memory and experience they've ever had, gone. I mean, I have watched that happen to somebody, but I did not kill them. No? Great, me neither. Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate. I'm just messing with you. Relax. I laugh nervously. Or am I? I laugh nervously. Again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Oh, and people watch what? What are they watching? Are people watching us? People watch some more. Oh, we're watching other people. Okay. Alright, I get it. I think I read it too fast and it didn't process. Mary has her sights set on another man after the other one excused himself to the bathroom and I assume crawled out of the window. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. Yeah, I can't read properly. Whew, gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. You betcha. Robert gets up out of the booth, shouldering his jacket. Let's roll. Sorry, whiskey, inside voices. Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary? Brother, Mary's gonna be just fine. I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it is not his birthday. We make our way back. Bum 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 bum. We make our way out of the bar and back onto the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own 2 feet, like this is the first time I've ever been drunk. Where to? You'll see. I follow Robert through street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at a rundown strip mall next to a strip club. I see them lips. Or a porn store. Store. There's a beauty salon. A sex shop. There it is. A computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years. And finally, a liquor store. Ooh, which one are we going into?
Hey.
Wait here, I'll be right back. Well, he seems to have gone to the right. After a minute, Robert returns with 2 bottles of wine. With 2 wine bottles in brown paper bags, he hands one to me. Oh, okay. Cheers. He sits on the curb and drinks. Are we not? Are we supposed to? Can we? Is this allowed? He motions for me to do the same. This is really not where I expected the night to go. We could just walk into the sex shop. That would be fun. Could really listen. You learn a lot about somebody if you go into a sex store with them. Not that I've been in one with multiple people. I have. But not for that reason. But you just find out what people are interested in. Like, okay, the first time I went, I was 18. I went with my best friend at the time because she was like into a lot. And we went together. I was very uncomfortable. I was like hiding my face from people. I was like, I don't want to be here. This is really weird. This is uncomfortable. But she told me things that I did not need to know about. We were close, but we weren't that close. We became real close at the end of that day. But you find a lot about people. Like, they'll grab something and be like, oh, I've done this before with this. And I'm like, what? Or, oh my gosh, I totally. Okay. Oh, They find a lot about me too, of how uncomfortable I am with stuff. The only thing I've ever picked up from a sex shop is a stripping pole because I never bought it. I'll put that there. I never bought it, but I wanted one. Not for stripping though. For anyway, I take a sip. White Zinfandel? Oh my gosh, one of my favorites actually. Like for real. White Zinfandel is one of my favorite wines. Bro, a man after my own heart. What? Nothing. I just wasn't expecting white wine. I prefer white wine over red. Uh, so the reason why, I guess, for the strip pole was because Game Grumps and Markiplier did a video learning how to pole dance. And I wanted to do the same. um, and that was when I was 18 or 19. I think I was 19 when I was like, I want a strip pole because I want to learn how to pole dance. It wasn't until my early 20s where I finally learned how to pole dance. Never got a pole for myself though. I actually went to a class. Anyway, it is delicious, fruity. Oh, this is Robert. It's delicious, gruff, gruff, gruff. It's delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me. Oh, I'm not. I'm on board with you, Robert. I start to say something, think of his lecture about valuing silence earlier, and I stop. I sip on my wine and watch cars drive by, and we play Beasting No Backsies and Punch Buggy No Backsies.
Oh.
Let's throw rocks at shit. Throwing rocks at shit. What? Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes throughout the empty parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
That felt good. He presses a stone into my free hand. Now you try. Oh, Robert, I don't know. I have no hand-eye coordination. If I throw this rock at the sign, there's a good chance I'll hit somebody in the head with it instead. With feeling. I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back at the rock, back at the stop sign. I know what has to be done. But Lord knows I am not going to be able to hit this rock, this sign with the rock. Duh. I got a problem with authority. I'm sorry. This one's for you, Pappy. Pappy being Bill. Let's go. Oh! No. I have unresolved resentment towards my father, and I'm gonna express it through property damage. Damn, that's fucking real. I hurled a rock at the sign. It sails over the stop sign, called it right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack. Well, it's not somebody's head, at least. Oh, God. Dude, run! I leap up and dart into the nearest alley, wine in hand. I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I am no longer culpable. Culpable? I'm an English major. I can do it. Culpable? For this heinous. Oh, I almost said heiny. Highness. Ah! I'm just gonna take a sip of water. Just take a sip of water and breathe. For this heinous crime, I stopped to catch my breath and drink a sip of water so I could speak. Maybe we strike rock throwing from the to-do list. Yeah, we already did it. Agreed. Suddenly my stomach growls. Oh man, I am starving. Oh! Let's get pizza! Let's get pizza! With ranch. I can't argue with that. What's good? Where's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. It needs to be New York style pizza. I know just the place. I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole in the wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads Pizza, Pizza, Pizza. That's good. I like that name. Ta-da! Oh my god. I want pizza. But there's no pizza place around me. The closest pizza joint around me is a Domino's, and I don't really count that as like pizza. That's fine. There's also a Little Caesars, but that's 10 times worse than Domino's. So if I had to choose, it'd be Domino's. But I don't have money for Domino's right now. Oh, I want pizza. My favorite pizzeria is Annabelle's in Westtown, New York. It's like on the border of New Jersey and New York. So fucking good. They have the best margarita pizza I've ever had in my life. They better still be there. I would like to visit. I can see a few exhausted looking workers behind the counter tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas right out of the stone ovens. My stomach rumbles again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order. I'll have a sausage pizza with banana peppers, please. And ranch instead of tomato sauce, please. I'm leaving. I can't. Ah! Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh wait, Ashton, you're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right? So fun fact about me. Listen, I don't agree or disagree that pineapple doesn't go on pizza. I don't have any qualms about the debate. I can't participate. One, I hate ham, so I don't eat Hawaiian pizza anyway because there's ham on it, right? I'm allergic to pineapple. So I actually cannot have pineapple on pizza. I am allergic. So if I hit yes, I die. But here's the thing, if it was a yes or no, I'm not gonna say ew because I don't know if it goes good together because I'll never know. I'll never experience it unless I can afford an EpiPen and I take a bite of pineapple on pizza. But still, the ham is there to ruin it. So I don't know. I don't want to say of course. I'll let chat decide what I pick. Dev, what you picking? Of course, pineapple on pizza or ew no? Because I can't say it. I have never had it. I don't mind it? Okay, so we'll say of course.
Oh.
We wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven, as long as he's putting ranch on it. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us a giant slice on a paper plate, so saturated with grease that I'm worried it will fall apart. That's New York pizza. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. I'm not going to go out of my way to buy it on there. I feel like, considering they used canned pineapples, I feel like it's not worth putting on there if they're charging an extra $1.50 to throw it on there. That's what my mom says that they do. They charge an extra $1.50 to put pineapple on pizza, at least around here. And it's just the canned pineapples. She could just buy a can of pineapples for like 50 cents at Walmart and do it herself. So, you know. So she never really has pineapple on pizza either, unless we have a can of pineapples already at home. And even then, she'll just use it for a pina colada or another drink. She won't put it on pizza. She'll put it in a alcoholic beverage. Alcoholic, she is an alcoholic, but she'll put it in an alcohol beverage. I feel like alcoholic is still. Anyway, but it was fine. Oh, we're eating pizzas in the alleyway. Hopefully, we don't get mugged. I take a bite. It's absolutely delicious. I'm gonna have to take my character's word for it. Okay, this I'm not gonna agree with. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping. I don't agree with. One, because I've never had it, but two, there's definitely better options out there, I feel like. My favorite pizza topping is, I mean, other than ranch, is the banana peppers that we were just talking about. Banana peppers and sausage. And I replace the tomato sauce on pizza with ranch because I'm crazy and I love ranch. I also don't like tomato sauce. And I feel like too much like acidity is not good for a slice of pizza. But or margarita pizzas are really fucking good too, because it's like a white pizza and it's not tomato sauce on there. It's like a white sauce, and then with tomato and basil and big old chunks of mozzarella. Oh my god! So you know, I don't think it's the best topping. You said it. All right, man. I feel way better now.
Mm-hmm.
You and me both. We hear a noise coming out of a slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly.
Mm-hmm.
Got any more of that wild in you? You betcha I'm tired, but I love my daughter and I should go home to make sure she's alright. That's such a stupid answer. You betcha. Good on you. My favorite is Cajun butter garlic buffalo chicken pizza. I have never had that. It does sound spicy with the Cajun seasoning though. Butter garlic buffalo chicken pizza. I'm writing that down. Where's my notebook? Where's my streaming notebook? Oh, why is it all the way over here? All right, hold on. I'm writing this down. Writing this. What is on my notebook? What is that? I think it might be chocolate. I do be eating a lot of chocolate at my desk. Where's my pen? Oh, I only have a pencil. I hate writing with pencil. Ugh, at least it's a mechanical pencil. Cajun garlic, butter garlic, buffalo chicken pizza. Oh my days. Putting a star next to it too. I'll make that. I hand make pizza. I usually don't like buying it. I'll make my own pizza dough, and it will be a flatbread type style pizza. And usually for my pizzas, I'll do, because the dough is, I make a lot of dough. I'll do 3 pizzas in one and put it all in the oven. So my first part of my pizza is so no sauce, rosemary, garlic, oil is what I put on it, and then I'll top it with arugula, chopped up sweet potatoes, like little cube sweet potatoes. Um, what else do I put on? I put on is it I think I put the mozzarella pearls on it, or I put feta. I forget which one I do. And then I'll put like a drizzle of honey balsamic glaze on top. Oh, it's so fucking good. The middle one is prosciutto, pepperoni, salami. It's like a 3-meat pizza, right? I will put a little bit of tomato sauce on that one because it just works all very well together, but I won't put a lot. I think I put something else on there. I think it's a hot chili oil. That's what I put on that one. And then the third pizza, when I was a personal chef and I was making all this pizza for a family that I was working for, he would only want plain pizza with pepperoni. He will only accept pepperoni. So I would do a pizza for him, but I'd have some because he never ate the whole thing. I love pizza. But I think I might have a picture of it in the Discord actually. At least in my Discord. I don't know if I ever posted it in Greens. Let me see. It would be in Chef Baker's tent where I post all my food. Where is it? I love how the last post is a salad. Boring. Oh, my homemade Hot Pockets. Oh my god, I need those in my life. Let's see. Other people post there too. Oh my god, somebody made flan. Oh. More days. Where's my pizza? Ah, there it is. Beautiful. What was I looking for? Why am I holding my phone? What am I looking for on this pizza? I don't remember. Also, the one that I was saying with the sweet potatoes, it wasn't feta or mozzarella, it was goat cheese. Because goat cheese is superior. I think I also put bacon bits on it too for someone who doesn't like bacon. Ah, I need to make pizza again. Oh my god, I'm just losing my mind over here. Alright, pizza dough on the list. Let me write that down. Let me write that down. Pizza dough. Make pizza dough today. I do have flour, but do I have bread flour? I don't know. I want to make. You posted your burritos in greens? Let me look. Food. Oh my days. Oh. Oh, you put the cheese. Oh man, I would have melted that cheese on top. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I love making taquitos from scratch. Taquitos are delicious. All right. I need to stop looking at food. Yes, and greens. If you would like to join mine, I never really promote my Discord, but there it is. I have way too many channels, but I like to have options for people. I like to have options. Definitely read the welcome and rules because my community will not be for everybody. I know some people, don't agree with a lot of things, so, you're welcome to be true to yourself and whatnot, and not join my server if that is something you don't want to do. I don't know. It's a safe space for people, trying to keep it all positive and stuff. You did? Ah, thank you. I have Discord notifications muted. Let me see. Yeah, thank you. I want burritos. I want burritos. I want pizza and what about if we combine pizza and burritos together? Okay. I need to stop thinking about food. I need to take a sip of my water. My voice is kind of going now. Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except for some flickering light. We slowly creep forward, cautious not to be heard or seen. A pizza burrito? Oh my god. Or a burrito pizza, like burrito toppings on a tortilla style pizza, perhaps. Or roll it like a burrito? I don't know. Oh. Shh. Don't shush me so loud. Shh. I don't like to be shushed. We come to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this suddenly makes sense. Did we really just sneak into a meter movie theater like a couple of teenagers? I still do that. No talking during the movie. We look into the audience and are surprised to find that it's almost completely empty, save for a row of a few teenagers in the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater and I follow him. We settle in and with our wines and try to make sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman that he's finally realized he's in love with. Every Hallmark movie ever made. Kiss already! There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss the taxi driver? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah! The kids down the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. It's Ernest. Hey man, keep it down. Oh damn, that's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest! Hey Ernest, I know you, it's me, your neighbor, hi! Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. You kiss anyone yet? It turns out that yes, he did kiss somebody. He made his way out to a tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who for some reason he knew would be there. Plot hole. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said that they had, but I think there was some subtext I'm missing here. Boo, love is dead. Shut up, it's beautiful. No, you shut up. What? Ernest grumbles, the credits start to roll, I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Hundreds of people worked very hard to make this film happen, and you're going to sit here and appreciate them. Okay. Look at that, Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience. And Peter Anders. Anders? Peter Anders, catering. Fed a bunch of people so they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy. Do they credit catering during movies? We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over and he makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of this film, we leave the movie theater. We stumble into the theater parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Hey assholes! Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee! My knee! What the hell? Ernest and his friends stand in the alleyway, blocking our exit. Oh no, there's a kid that wants to tussle with the muscle. Fucking bring it on, kid. I'll punch you into next week. I just got the notification. Boop. Yeah. Thank you. Welcome in. Have a peek around. Okay. Okie dokie, artichoke. Oh, what do you guys want? Why'd you go and throw a rock at my knee for? You know this is... Oh, this is my good knee. I don't have a good knee. They're both trash. My orthopedist is gonna be pissed. My right knee is worse than my left knee, but both knees suck. Ernest tosses another rock up and down in his hands. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater-going experience. Now you have to pay. Oh, well, I don't have any cash on me right now, and, like, movies got really expensive. Ernest hucks another rock at my other knee. I'm unable to jump out of the way, but I am able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity, and I'm probably gonna feel super sore in the morning. We ruined it for you. That movie was pretty crappy in the first place. Damn! Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with real genuine acting.
Oh.
You call that good acting? What classicist mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? What?
Huh?
Have you ever seen any Michael Powell, A Matter of Life and Death, 1946? Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Listen, man. No, you listen. That popcorn ass drivel the mass media is shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You, of all people, should strive for a higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sakes. Oh no, now you've done it. Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. I don't know what that was. I'm so sorry. I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can in the knee. Fuck my knee! Robert gets in between Ernest and myself. It's as if he's seeing red. Fuck, my knee fucking hurts. My knee!
No one hurts my friend.
Ooh, nobody hurts my friend. That's what he said. My knee! My fucking knee, man. Alright, buddy. Talk like a punk, get hit like a punk. Yeah, fuck him up. Robert squares up into a boxer stance. Oh, he means serious. Oh, Queensberry rules. 3-minute rounds with 1 minute rest in between. No low blows, fish hooks, J grabs, or high blows. Know nothing about what that meant. What? And don't even think about pulling an illegal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points. You'll have to designate a second if you're unable to fulfill your role as the main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like has enough youthful vivacity to handle it. I think I can't say the words because I'm trying to do a voice for this man. Voices and words are very hard to do. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensberry. We're just gonna go. Ernest and his friends warily back away. Robert calls after them. The Queensberry Association will hear about this and consume better content. Once the teens are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Were you actually about to fight that kid? Are you kidding me? I would never hit a child. That would be despicable.
Hey.
You throw the rules at them, though, they always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensberry sanctioned throwdown.
Huh.
But full disclosure, I made half of that up. Wow.
Hey.
See, you don't have to know the rules, you just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here.
Excuse me?
Excuse me? Robert and I cool down a bit as we walk back into the neighborhood. I'm so sorry, I really got into the art of filmmaking when I drink. It's okay, I think it's cool how much you like the movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. The only movies I really know are the same 60 that I watch every year, including, but mostly, Lord of the Rings. Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever see any Sam Fuller? No. I haven't. Fuller is cash. Thanks for defending my honor. Thanks for the dinner and a movie. Thanks for the adventure. Thanks for defending my honor. We got the eggplants again, boys. It's a little strange when you say it that way, but sure, why not? I am a strange person. I've been called weird. Robert throws an arm around my shoulder, and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. Hell yeah. We finally get to his doorstep. Ooh. This was an interesting night. I liked it. Ooh! A smile forms on his cheeks, a rare sight. Let's hang soon, yeah? Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder. Night, bud. Robert heads back inside, and I stumble my way back home. Dad tip number 74. Anyone who tells you that a drink... I didn't want to read it anyway. It's gone. Gone in the blink of an eye. Oh. I don't think these points are making much sense, but sure. Woodworking. We didn't even talk about woodworking. Protective dad? I didn't even talk about being a dad that entire time. Whiskey, crime, marry, bar. I don't know. And some of these don't make sense. We didn't even talk about woodworking. Never give up. Knife dad. That's what his achievement is? Knife dad? He does carry 4 knives at all times. So. Oh.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Welcome, you've got dads. Oh, we've done these before. So I'm not going to be doing those again. How long have I been streaming for? 2.5 hours. I think I'll save the second date and the third date for, because our last stream for Dream Daddy is going to be on the 2nd, so we will finish Dream Daddy Robert on the 2nd, and then we'll switch out for another game on the channel. So, 2nd and 3rd date are going to have to wait. I am going to take a break before I stream Dead by Daylight tonight. So, thank you, Debs, for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you, Ichigo, for lurking in the stream. I very much appreciate it. Let's save here. Save. Go back to the title. Let's go! If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. A good one to live by. That was my mom's favorite thing to say. Mainly because nobody had anything nice to say to her. I'm kidding. Look at all them daddies that we dated, except for Brian. Fuck you, Brian. Dream Daddy. Dream Daddy. I love the music. Alright, we're quitting. Because we're leaving. We're done. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I am going to end it there, and I'll maybe hopefully see you tonight for some Dead by Daylight open lobbies. We'll see. I don't know who I'm playing tonight, so it's up in the air. Whoever has pies! Or the new survivor, if I'm able to get her. Alright, but thank you for hanging out with me. I'll see you next time. Bye!